Secrets of the pros. Here we go. All right, come on in here, Chris. We've got a nice loop. I'm just going to call it a Berber. And look, we got a seam right here in the closet. And this can maybe be an issue for some guys, maybe not. Maybe you already know what I'm going to talk about. But how do I put that seam together and guarantee that I'm going to get a good seam and not have to work around? I'm going to have Chris just kind of show you the inside of that closet. Not try to have to swipe a piece in there, or I should say swipe. Set a piece in there and deal with this angle. So what I've already marked the back here, what I want to do. I'm going to put my seam, I'm going to pull my carpet back and put my seam together out here. I'm going to make it as flat as I can out here, make it simple. But I've already measured past, this is my line right here, this is this wall. I've measured past and I want my carpet 22 inches this way. Same thing with this, is I've already marked that line that I want my carpet 23 inches that way. So stay tuned, I'm gonna get this pulled back. Oh, you know what? Let's do it live action. Where can you go that you're out of my way? Always be cautious. You know, we're gonna try to really be cautious on this wall. You know, of course, just like almost all of our flooring jobs, prior to flooring, they paint. So I'm gonna pull this back at an angle. I'm just gonna flop it right back over. Right back on itself. Try to get no creases. It's not always possible. We try to get no creases. And now my material is super flat. I've got, marked there. Another trick would be, hey, I know my material's got to go at least this far back. So I've got my mark here. I'm actually going to go ahead. We'll shut it off here just because we want to keep this kind of short, but we're going to cut the seam, and I'm going to bring the piece over, and then I'm going to show you guys how to position that in off those marks. All right, guys, so we got our piece in here. I'm going to show you my marks again. So there's where I marked. Well, that's a crappy mark, I know, but that is where I marked, where I kind of, at a minimum, that's where I wanted my seam, but we're going to be okay right there. But what I did is I went an inch that way, and on that wall I went an inch that way. That way, depending on whatever way I did want to stretch it, I'm going to have an inch of carpet there. I don't have to worry about stretching past. Also, we've got, 22. I said I wanted 22 inches past my cut. So there's my cut right there. You can see I've got slobs and gobs over there, and then I've got plenty of carpet right there. So I'm going to put this seam together, and then I'll show you how we flop it in and get it underneath that shelving unit in there as well. All right, now you can go if you want to go. Here we go. Seam is done. Let's put it back. Let's see what happened. Oh, by the way, we do cross seams in Berber. Show them that bad boy, Chris. Just flexing a little bit. Just flexing. Ah! We want to be careful pulling this up that we don't pull our seam apart. Or I should say not pull our seam apart, but pull or rip any carpet. Especially if you guys do this by yourself. And again, we don't want to scratch up our walls any more than we're probably already going to do. So I've got that piece in, ready to go. Now, a little bonus footage. This is annoying, right? Like this happens, but man, do I want to empty that whole thing? No. Should it have been emptied prior to us getting here? Yes, but hey, let's just get through it. Let's just win. Hey, I'm also going to be stretching everything this way. So I am going to make a little more of a relief cut right here, because I know that I can stretch past this and be okay at this point. I'm going to try to get this carpet here as flat as I can, and I'm going to do the old-fashioned pick up and pray. Sometimes you just gotta take your time. Well, I shouldn't say sometimes, all the time. You probably should just take your time. just hear it kind of drag on that backing, so I'm really trying to be careful not to rip my carpet. One down, one to go. Let's go. And again, I'm gonna try to get that as flat as I can. Whew. Oh. Come back out here, make sure things are squared up a bit. So thankfully, this is just a closet, right? I'm gonna stretch everything out of it, but that's how you go about it. And now, the wonderful part of this is I've got my seam already put together in there. What I've always said, the weakest parts of any seam are the start and stop. Well, I've eliminated that process or that point out of this process by putting my seam together first. So everything's cooled, everything's dry, ready to go. You can see here as well. See how that carpet's being folded like that, but it ain't wanting to come apart? You can see how that seam's gonna go way up into this wall here. So I'm good to go there. So anyways, hope that helped some of you guys. Let's get to power stretching. Till the next one.